Imagine a moment where English words flow from your mouth as naturally as your native language. No translating in your head, no painful hesitations, and no fear of making a mistake. For many, this feels like a distant dream, but the secret isn't about learning more grammar or memorizing thousands of rare words. The secret is shifting from studying English to training your brain. Your brain is a muscle. If you train it daily, it becomes faster, sharper, and more automatic. Most learners stay stuck because they treat English as a school subject rather than a physical and mental skill. Breaking the translation trap. The biggest barrier to fluency is the translation trap. This happens when your brain forms a thought in your native language and then tries to find the English equivalent word by word. This double-step process is what causes the long pauses that make speaking feel stressful. To break this, you must build a direct connection between your actions and English words. Start with self-talk during your daily routine. As you move through your house, describe your actions in simple sentences. Instead of thinking in your native language and then translating, say it directly. I am opening the window. I am boiling water. The sun is bright today. These small, consistent descriptions rewire your brain to process thoughts directly in English. The power of active immersion. You don't need to live in an English-speaking country to achieve fluency. You can create a digital immersion environment wherever you are. Listening is the true foundation of speaking. When you listen to podcasts or watch videos, your brain isn't just hearing words. It's absorbing the rhythm, the stress, and the natural flow of the language. Use active listening to notice how native speakers greet each other, how they ask questions, and how they emphasize certain words. Even 5 to 10 minutes of focused listening every day stimulates the brain and builds the mental pathways needed. Training the speaking muscles. Shadowing speaking is a physical skill that requires your mouth and tongue to move in specific ways. A powerful technique to master this is shadowing. Find a short audio clip of a native speaker and repeat exactly what they say, not after they finish, but almost simultaneously like a shadow. Focus on mimicking their tone, their speed, and their pronunciation. This immediate imitation forces your brain and your speaking muscles to work in sync. It moves English from your memory into your muscle memory, making pronunciation feel less mechanical and more effortless over time. Mental rehearsal and visualization. The human brain is incredibly responsive to imagination. You can practice speaking even when you are alone by using visualization. Picture a real-life situation, like ordering a coffee or answering a question in an interview. See the environment clearly in your mind and speak your response out loud. By rehearsing these scenarios mentally, you are effectively pre-training your brain. When the actual conversation happens in real life, your brain recognizes the pattern and responds with significantly less anxiety. It feels familiar because you've already been there in your mind. The consistency mandate. The most important factor in brain training is consistency. A short 5-minute practice session every single day is far more effective than a 3-hour study session once a week. Your brain requires regular repetition to maintain strong neural connections. Fluency is built in the small moments. Describing your morning, shadowing a single sentence, or visualizing one conversation. Don't wait for perfection. Every sentence you speak, no matter how simple, is a rep that makes your brain stronger. Conclusion. Fluency is not a destination you reach overnight. It is a habit you build daily. By choosing to think in English, mimicking native sounds, and visualizing your success, you are transforming your brain into an English-speaking engine. Stop studying the language and start living it. Each day of consistent practice brings you one step closer to speaking English smoothly, confidently, and naturally. The journey to fluency starts with the very next thought you have. Start training today.